today on EA Sports. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
It was so interesting in the run-up to the draft to talk with different scouts. I got one to tell me that in his notes he wrote down, Mayfield, brash, happy-go-lucky, plays the same way, barely restrained improv act that frustrates opponents and sometimes his own coaches, but produces plenty of highlights. What do you think of that?
Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production. Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up. And Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, McDonald. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Brown.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
They run it here with Oliver. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Taken down at the 41.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Mayfield. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 13-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down, Brown.
A first down throw for Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Mayfield's pass.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
It's a loss of a yard. Bringing up
from the gun, it's McDonald. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
McDonald.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here, just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. And Mayfield looks to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
We're scoreless after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the Steelers' 43-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On second down now, it's Hunt, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
To throw on 3rd down, McDonald out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And the ball is knocked out, and this is picked up by the Browns. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Harrison Bryant. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, McDonald. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They'll run. This is Hunt. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Offside defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
This is Hunt. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McDonald. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
on the delay. Here's Hunt.
At the
and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. So third down. They need to get to the 28 for a first.
A 1-yard pickup. Brings up third and 8.
From the gun, McDonald. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. First and 10 at the 19. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Hunt. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try to run with Hunt. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They run for it with Hunt, and he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. Hunt is unable to get in on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He completes it to Bryant. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line.
To Harrison Bryant.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard
line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On third down, here's Hunt. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the run, this is Hunt. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Mike Hughes brought him down. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They run with Hunt. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 35. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Back to the air on second down. McDonald, throw complete right side to Cooks. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. 3rd and operating from the gun. McDonald, and Cooks has it over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They run again with Hunt. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. This will be caught at about the 5. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Browns, nothing.
Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
The Browns drive about to get started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
10 yards. It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence that they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's McDonald to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing is McDonald. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down. Now it's Hunt. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
McDonald sets to throw. Step, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
Ball carrier.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
The Browns on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8, and that's caught by the tight end Bryant. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. McDonald, they'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, McDonald. And he completes it to Hunt. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
The pickup. Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
McDonald. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's good.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Complete.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On first down, McDonald. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The tackle made back.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down, McDonald. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw on second down. McDonald on the move to it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
He is good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Oh, that was dangerous.
Intended.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, McDonald steps away. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down. McDonald, he'll get this into the hands of Breida.
McDonald's pass
give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw. McDonald, slant to Adams. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, McDonald sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Makes the score Browns 14.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And again, it's Chubb. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Good for a
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
to Juju Smith-Schuster.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
By the Browns.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I think the game ball's